There's so much new information pouring in on hypnotherapy and mind-body medicine that it's a little confusing. That's where we come in. If you've been wondering if these approaches are right for you, call the number below for a free consultation and explore your options.
Let me read this letter. Can I read you Jesse's letter? Yeah. Hi, my name is Jesse Meeker. I'm 12 years old. Because you got this today, it means I have died. That is okay, though. I got real sick about a year ago, and I need a liver transplant. I'm living in an apartment with my mom in Tacoma, Washington. My dad left us a long time ago because he had problems. Mom moved us up here to be with my Uncle Bob. He works up here. My grandma lives in Canada. My mom is going to take me back there. We're kind of poor and don't know anybody up here. I was really lonely until I met this crazy guy named Mr. Pete. Mr. Pete was pretty scary when I first met him. He came to the apartment to fix a hole we had. He is a painter here at the apartments. He is a real quiet and a big man. I was in bed and Mr. Pete came through my room to do the job. On his way out, I said hi to him and we started to talk. He asked me why I was home and I said I was sick, and then I told him I was real sick. It didn't seem to bother him like other adults. He acted like it was normal for people to maybe die. He held my hand and asked if he could come back if Mom said it was all right. He talked to Mom, and she said it was all right, so Mr. Pete started to come by sometimes. Mr. Pete is my angel, Dr. Adams. He spends lots of time with me and taught me how to use Uncle Bob's computer. He has helped me write letters to people and to write poetry and stuff. He showed me how to use spell checker and grammar checker. This letter looks pretty good. We talk and talk and talk all the time. He stays with me when I want to cry so Mom can go back and have a break. This is real hard for Mom. Mr. Pete writes stuff too. Stuff about living and friends and stuff. He is also a very smart man. He has been to lots of schools. You can just tell. He knows a lot about sickness and getting well. He said he was a suit once, but had to give it up. He worked with families that were having real big troubles like alcohol and drugs and stuff. He said he became a painter here to have a break from that life. I think it was hard on him because he is such a great man and no one knows it. I saw your movie with Robin Williams. It was funny and sad. I'm sorry you lost your girlfriend. That part made me cry. Mr. Pete told me that one thing I might want to do is write letters to people out there in the world that I thought were neat. He said that in that way I could know that important things were told to important people, and that it is important to let people know when they touch you in a really good way. I'm writing you and to Oprah Winfrey and Rosie O'Donnell and Mr. Rogers and Kermit the Frog. I know he is a puppet, but he is so much fun. What I'm telling everyone is about Mr. Pete. The best part is that he doesn't know it. This is the important thing because he said that he would mail all of the letters after I am gone if I go, and he is mailing all these letters about himself and he doesn't know. Ha ha, it's right in the letter. He thinks I'm writing fan letters. I think I'm pretty smart for being a kid. Mr. Pete says I'm a smarty pants kid, and that is about the same thing. I know that you're very busy and might not be able to do me this favor, and that is all right. I think you would be doing yourself a favor if you talked to Mr. Pete and met him. I know that you will like him and tell him that I told you to call. That would probably make him faint. You should think about giving him a job. He is smart and loves kids. He is my angel and had time for me. He makes everyone around laugh till they cry. His are good laughs. Think about it for a while. His phone number is 566-8341. The code is 253. You'll probably get an answer machine because he is in and out, but he always calls me back, so I know he'll call you back. Mr. Pete thinks you're a swell guy. He said that certain souls are family and that you are a certain soul. Thanks for reading this. Be happy for me. So on her deathbed, she's writing me a letter to write Mr. Pete to tell him he's a good person. Is that fucking unbelievable? You know, and to start the letter, my name is Jesse Meeker. I'm 12 years old. Because you got this today, it means I have died. That is okay, though. Who's cool enough for that?